Hey guys,
Hello guys!
Alex,
And Julia!
coming to you from the Curtis Marriage Agency. Hey, we wanted to base this video for the gentlemen that are searching for love. We've had numerous gentlemen write letters to some of our beautiful ladies, and now this video is to what is the next step? The now what, right? I wrote a letter, she wrote me back. Now what do? I have no idea. So we're going to talk about that, right?
Yes, right, because a lot of gentlemen, we didn't go deep into our site because our webpage explains very well what is your next step and so on. But if you don't want to read too much, so here is our video to explain you what is the next step.
Correct. So step 1, select a lady or ladies and write your free introductory letter that will be translated into the lady's language of choice, either Ukrainian or Russian, by my beautiful wife Yulia.
Yes, guys.
Step 2, she answers your letter. You get an answer back. Привет. Hello. You read it anxiously. Oh my God, this beautiful Ukrainian lady answered my letter. What do? Step 3, tres. Subscribe to one of our subscriptions, which allow you to talk to a single lady or to multiple ladies. And right now we have 50% off because it's our grand opening. So we advise that you take advantage of the 50% off package for the Platinum 90-day package. That allows you to write to any of our ladies for 90 days. You can write to one lady, you can write to all of them, or you can write to one or two. Now, why do we talk about this? Because I think there's some misnomer as to what our service entails. We are an introductory service for men from Canada and the United States to women from the Ukraine in the cities of Kiev and Kharkiv. Now, what does that mean? That means that we will provide you, the gentleman, with coaching, as well as Yulia does coaching for the ladies. We will make sure that your letter is what you are really trying to say to that young lady. Because remember, your first letter is the only impression that she will have of you. So we wanted to be sure that your letter gets the most attention.
It's true, guys. And if you remember, if you get this first back written letter, so it means that lady is interested on you. So she gave the answer because she wants continue to communicate with you.
Yes, exactly right. Our women are not, our ladies in our catalog are not obligated to write you back. If they do not wish to write to you anymore, they will tell Yulia, niet, no thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to write back. And then we will let that gentleman know that this lady no longer wants to correspond with you. But if she does take the time to write you back, that is your opportunity to begin a relationship, talking about a relationship, finding those common building blocks for a relationship. So when you meet, you're not meeting a complete stranger. And as we've always been transparent.
Yes.
If you come to the Curtis Marriage Agency and you go, oh boy, this is going to be an easy, cheap way to find the love of my life in the Ukraine, sorry. Hate to break the bad news to you, but it's not going to be cheap. Okay? First off, you're talking a distance. Okay? So if you try to do this on your own, you'd look through Facebook, maybe Craigslist, I don't know, put different ads in, and then you would get a flood of emails from whether or not they're ladies or not, who knows, and the main thing is that they're going to be asking you for money. That will never happen with the Curtis Marriage Agency. Our ladies are dedicated. They are interviewed by my beautiful wife. They want to create a lasting relationship with a gentleman from the United States or Canada or South America. It is not a cheap way. It is not an easy way. But if we look back through history and you scratch your head and you go, what relationships endured or lasted a long time? It's those relationships of our moms and dads, grandfathers, grandparents, great grandparents. And what did they all have in common? They took it slow, very slow. Sometimes they even wrote letters and you had to send it through the post and you wouldn't get an answer back in weeks. Here at the Curtis Marriage Agency, you're going to get an answer back within 24 to 48 hours. How cool is that? And the prices of our subscription and our services are a lot less than trying to do it on your own and flying to Kiev or Kharkov and going, I think I'm going to go to a club and try to pick up a young lady. I can guarantee you that the young lady that you pick up will not be the kind of lady that you want to take home to your mom.
Yeah, and to create family with.
Yeah. So if you're interested in our services, which I hope you are, take the time to look at our ladies' profiles. Write to any of our ladies. You can write to all of them for free. And I ask that your letter help me, because I am going to help you write your letter to make sure that we work together on writing and producing a letter that will get you the results that you want from the Curtis Marriage Agency. Now, yes, this is a sales pitch because we are in the business, okay? But we also want you to be successful. We want you to know that when you write a letter and it gets translated, that the person on the other end is actually the person in the photos. Because if you try your own way through social media or Facebook or Instagram or however, do you really know who you're talking to? Yulia has had a one-on-one conversation on the internet through video conferencing. So we know that that person that you're writing to is actually one of our ladies. And that's how she looks. Yulia is friends with all the ladies on social media, so she keeps abreast and is aware of changes in their status, whether it's a relationship or they're moving or just whatever. So if you are actively and seriously seeking a beautiful bride from the Ukraine, look at our website. Our catalog of ladies is small, but it's growing every day. And when the month of August ends, we will get more ladies because all the young ladies are vacationing with their families now in Turkey. Yulia's parents came back from Turkey.
Yes.
So, if you get a letter back after you write your free letter, the only way for you to communicate with that lady is to buy a subscription. That subscription not only gets you a translating service, but it also gets you two people that are invested in your future and your relationship. Our name is on the front door. We want it to succeed. We want you to succeed in you finding true love and happiness with the Curtis Marriage Agency. So do yourself a favor. Stop paying for chat by the minute. And if you're a gentleman paying for chat by the minute, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we had this experience.
Yes. Write a letter. Wait for an answer. You could write multiple letters per day. You can write her one letter every hour of the day if you have the platinum 90-day subscription plan. And Julia will translate them and then send it to her. I wrote her numerous times a day. Sometimes it was just a short line, morning beautiful, going to work. Sometimes it was more in depth, and we got really good at sending pictures of food. She would show me what she was cooking, and I would show her what I was cooking, right? Kind of blending the best of two worlds. But that's how you build a relationship. So we're here not only as the owners of the Curtis Marriage Agency, but we're here as your best friend and your guided and your mentor, better word, in helping you find love. Because I know there's nothing as frustrating as throwing lots of money into this empty hole and getting no result. Guys, if you have not found your true love yet, and you're still paying for chat by the minute or pay for by the letter on all those services that have hundreds of drop dead beautiful ladies, ask yourself, am I really getting what I paid for? Is that person really interested in me, or is she just interested in getting the newest cologne, perfume, a new iPhone, a box of candies, etc., etc.? Yes, you can send those things to your lady here. And we encourage gentlemen after a substantial period of writing letters to engage in those type of activities. We will never charge you for cost per letter unless you want to write one letter to one lady after she answers you, just one letter. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself and the true love waiting for you at the Curtis Marriage Agency a favor. Stop looking, stop clicking around, man up and write a letter. You'll be surprised at the results. The first letter is free. You'll be surprised when you get a letter and she says, "Privyet." It could change your world. Changed mine.
And changed mine.
And we're twinning today. See that? We're twinning. So anyway, guys, take a look. Thank you for visiting our channel. Thank you for taking a look at our products and our ladies. And I think you will see that we are very competitive and we are very transparent. If you have any suggestions, write it in the comment box. But guys, I've been there, okay? I was on the chat by the minute, pay by the letter. It got me nowhere. I just wasted a lot of money and a lot of frustration. Welcome back. We had a little laugh-a-rooney going on here. But anyway, what just my beautiful wife was saying is that we interview ladies, and when we put them on our site, we feel very confident that they are honestly seeking a relationship. Now, we've had a couple ladies that we have taken off for various reasons, and but that's the name of the game. But again, take a look at our ladies, and yes, we have few ladies, but they're coming, gentlemen. Trust me, they are coming. So, what do we offer for the gentlemen? Okay, besides selected ladies, right? We offer a safe and secure method of communicating. You will not be chatting. What you will be doing is old-fashioned love letters. If you ask your mom and dad or great grandparents what they did, they didn't use TikTok or WhatsApp or Instagram or Viber. They put pen to paper. If you want to use our services, which I hope you do, you're going to put keystroke to paper and you're going to write a letter. Because a letter makes you think about what you're going to write. Because if you're texting, snapping, chatting, or whatever it's called nowadays, you put zero thought into it because it is so fast that you don't have time to process what your brain is saying and what you're writing until after the fact. And you go, oh my God, did I just say that?
What I did.
So when you write a letter, it gets read by Yulia and myself to make sure that it is following our guidelines, which we have posted on our webpage, and also to make sure that, are you sure you're asking this question? Because again, cultures play a huge key in this. Is you may think it is okay to ask a question of a Ukrainian lady on like the second or third letter, where in the culture of Ukraine, you may not ask that until you guys get really, really serious. So that's also one of our services, is where we coach and we help the gentleman understand not only Ukrainian culture, but the culture of that young lady. And that's why Yulia has an in-depth interview with them before they get put onto our platform. Now, a lot of the other websites don't do that. You write a letter, you hit send, they translate it, send it straight to the lady. And you don't know what you're saying. Or maybe you said something that is offensive, and you did not know that was offensive. Well, we're here to help you. So, excuse me. One of the things that we hear from our viewers is that they've had troubles before, money troubles, from Ukrainian ladies or people pretending to be Ukrainian ladies. Now, with our method, we can guarantee you that the lady will not ask you for money because we see her letter before it gets to you. And if we see those, that's an automatic flag for us to drop that young lady from our catalog. As we've always said, we want to be transparent with you and we want to be honest. And if a young lady shows any signs of her not living up to her end of the bargain or wanting just a free ride or a free trip or something, she will be taken down. Now, that does not mean that you cannot talk about certain subjects. You can talk about anything that you want to talk about.
Sure.
Our role is to guide you. Now, if you say, Alex, send that letter. I want you to send it as it is. We're going to say, okay. But we're going to tell you that maybe what you're writing is culturally insensitive to the lady. And if you're serious about her, maybe you want to adjust what you're saying. Mm-hmm. It's just food for thought. Now, what else do we do for the gentleman besides having a catalog of ladies that are interested and making sure that you have safe and secure and scam-free communications because of the method that we use? So once you've written letters back and forth and you're ready for that next big step, and I'm not talking about buying some flowers or a video conference. I'm talking about the next big step. That's putting your butt onto an airplane and flying to Kiev or Kharkov. That's a huge step.
Yes.
What do we offer? We offer first-class accommodations. We pride ourselves on delivering a product to our gentlemen that is above and beyond what other agencies do. We want to be the white glove service of marriage agencies, right, honey?
Yes.
So we've partnered with different companies in Kiev and Kharkov to provide services for us. One of those services is we have beautiful, world-class, first-rate apartments in Kiev and Kharkov. And one thing I can tell you is if you want to be successful visiting your young lady, be close to the city center because that's where all the action is. That's where all the restaurants are. That's where all the great cafes are, yes, right? Don't even get me started on just the cafes, right? But
he's in love.
I am in love with a Ukrainian cafe. If you have not been to Ukraine, what was that? The Paris Cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Paris Cafe in Kiev, and it was cold. It was in January, and we had some hot cocoa, and I had a cherry turnover. It's just to die for. Anyway, it's life changing. I recommend it. So what else do we do? So you say, what is world class a service? You will be picked up not by some guy in a stinky cab, but you'll be picked up by a motor coach, taken to your apartment, shown around your apartment, shown how things work. And then we get down to the nuts and bolts of why you got there. You got there to see some young ladies, right?
Yeah.
And our representatives will work with you on setting up a calendar of the ladies that you want to see while you're there. And that's where Yulia comes in. She will address all your concerns with those young ladies, and she will let you know, hey, this lady is working till 7 o'clock. Instead of waiting all day till 7 o'clock, you have this other lady that can see you in just the morning. So why don't we try to get you 2 or 3 dates in one day? How cool is that, right? What that does is if you have more than one lady, you can use that first day, the first full day, to knock out as many one-on-one introductions. Because again, writing a letter is great, but you have to meet the person in person. Now, when I met Yulia, it was like me meeting an old friend. Literally, we had communicated so much that when she walked in the door, I was told what to do when I say hello to a Ukrainian lady, and I went to go do it, and she did the total opposite. So she gave me a hug, which I was told you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to shake the hand. So she totally threw it out, right? But
Yeah, friendly girls.
yeah, but those things you need to know, right? So again, so that way you don't come across as culturally insensitive, where maybe that very first date may not be the place for it. Sorry about that. We had technical difficulties. One of the things that we offer is the coffee shop introduction. Now, you can go onto the webpage and look at the different things, and then we can have another video talking about those things again. But the coffee shop introduction is your opportunity to meet the lady in a neutral spot, somewhere where she feels comfortable, somewhere where you feel comfortable. Now, our representative will let you know when the lady's getting there. It is advisable to have some flowers. It is advisable to wash twice, put some good cologne on, and iron your clothes. Because your Ukrainian lady is going to walk through that door looking nothing less than $1 million. She's going to put on her best clothes. She's going to smell perfect. She's going to have perfect hair, everything. She did everything for you. So you get through your introductions, and then you're like, I still have 6 days, Alex. What do I do? Through our introduction services, we offer tickets to the museum, to a circus. I didn't know circuses were so popular, but Yulia took our daughter Paulina to numerous circuses, which is unheard of here in just the United States. So we offer 2 tickets for you and your young lady to go enjoy something. Now, our 10-day and our 14-day packages, we throw in a free dinner of your choice. Again, all the details are on the webpage. But if you go for 7 days, you have 1 coffee shop introduction. And I would suggest, if you have 4 ladies that you are really, really, really serious about, but you have yet to meet them, okay? Because again, she may meet you and be like, "Niet, sorry."
Can be, guys.
It can be, and you're like, "I flew all the way over just for you," right? Or you could have that connection like Yulia and I did.
From the first meeting, and after you say, Alex, I don't want to meet anybody at all. I like this lady. I would like to communicate with her and spend all my time with her.
That's right. And you're like, so what do I do for 6 days or 5 days or just however much it is, right? We will offer discounted prices for tours and attractions to do for you and your young lady. Now, how cool is that? You get to a foreign country, a foreign city, and you don't know what to do, but you get a schedule of events which you can choose from to do. I think that shows that not only are you serious about the young lady, but you're serious about her culture. Well, guys, we will continue this. We are running out of battery power, so we will pick this up later. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following us. And again, guys, if you are looking for true love, stop the chats, stop paying for the letter. Write a free introductory letter to any of our ladies, or all of them, and see what happens. You will be surprised. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.